So it's getting down to the end of the year. We're going to go into 2016, and I believe 2016 is going to be a horrible year for business, a horrible year for Main Street. And when I say business, I'm talking about ma and pa store, Main Street business, businesses that I own, businesses that you own. I doubt anybody from Wall Street watches me or listens to me. I do have some investors, but they're few and far between, and I bet you they don't consider themselves as owning a business. They're just traders or entrepreneurs. This is directed towards Black entrepreneurs. Should blacks not sell businesses they have built up? Is there an overarching reason beyond personal gain for blacks to keep their businesses in black hands? I've said it myself, and many how-to gurus will say the best way to make money is to be a serial entrepreneur. Start a business, build it up, sell it for huge profits. For all other groups, this seems to hold true, and nothing is ever mentioned about keeping it in yellow, white, pink, green hands. However, there seems to be an agreement across the board that blacks should keep their businesses in black hands. Why? What are the reasons for this agreement? First and foremost, while it's no surprise that blacks can and do create successful businesses, the problem lies in the tremendous unspoken barriers that blacks still, in 2015, cannot overcome. They are met with not just regular roadblocks, but racism on all sorts of levels. Refusal of banking loans, refusal of renting properties, market barriers erected that should stop everyone, but in practice only seems to stop blacks because the other groups have workarounds, refusal of suppliers, and on and on and on. It's ironic that those that pretend to be the most unracist refuse to believe that racism even exists. As a person not given to crying wolf, this YouTube channel aside, I make content that targets blacks. I recognize real racism when it rears its ugly head, and I can testify that it does. So when a black person creates and builds a successful business, it is put upon him by the entire community that he should keep that business. Blacks have little to no national community foundation financially upon which to build a robust and thriving business infrastructure. Unlike all other groups, all financial metrics have blacks at the bottom. Even illegal and legal Latino immigrants outstrip blacks, who have been here from the very beginning. So when a black entrepreneur sells, it literally tears away at the fabric of the black community. Think on this. The largest employer of blacks are black-owned businesses, hands down. If a black entrepreneur sells his business, the impact has a ripple effect through time that negatively impacts the black community in ways that he doesn't even know nor can even imagine. Think on this. The only slaves to be freed and given literally their own land live on an island off the coast of New England. Little by little, the white man offered to buy the properties. Now, the island is mostly white, and the blacks that remain have nothing, while giant hotels dot the island and keep the riffraff out. Even with advocates begging the rest not to sell their property, little by little, it is still being sold, and for little to nothing. What's worse is these businesses that target blacks build up a huge black fan base, customer base, who then sell only to then have those who care little to nothing about blacks changing the tone of the product to actually hurt blacks, like the black magazines and TV stations, which now only portray ratchet, whorish, thuggish, criminals, blacks as the norm. Are black entrepreneurs normal and shouldn't be held to a different standard than all other entrepreneurs? No, they're not normal. Until we have so many black entrepreneurs that they're coming out of our ears and we just get sick and tired of all the black advertisement everywhere, black entrepreneurs should not sell their businesses and be serial entrepreneurs. Think on this. Some of the largest corporations today were offered to be bought out when they were kind of big. But the founders had visions of them being much, much larger. And they are. Black entrepreneurs need to dream bigger and bigger and bigger and realize that they are a cog in a very giant system that they play a key role in and can't just be oblivious to who and what they are. You can't have an exit strategy. Think of a future strategy. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show. Have a safe end of the year. I don't want to hear any bad news, okay? Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show.